I'm Jennifer Love. I'm a passionate, authentic intuitive who uses divine guidance to help people love themselves and live more fully in their bodies. This is your weekly love connection for the week of December 4th through the 10th. You can choose a card from 1 to 3 or have assigned a card for your unique situation. Card number 1 is for folks who are in crisis who need immediate answers and support. Card number 2 is for anybody who's single. And card number 3 is for folks who are in relationships who just want a little guidance. So this week we are using the Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz. I just wanted to remind you all that if you go onto my website, you can download a free love meditation if you sign up for my newsletter. So I just wanted to remind everybody of that. I don't know if people are aware of that. My website is thejenniferlove.com, and you can get a free love meditation sent to your email. So let's get started with card number 1. So if you chose card number 1, this card is poinsettia. And you know, poinsettias are these beautiful crimson flowers that are very popular around the holidays. They're native to Mexico. They're actually not flowers, they're shrubs. And in order to achieve this really bright red color, they have to remain in darkness for 5 days. And the process is called, at least 12 hours a day for 5 days. And the process is called photoperiodism. And the lesson here is that you are being asked to remain in the darkness, right? Like the poinsettia, you're being called to explore your shadow side. The card says, cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. So I pulled this card for a good friend of mine recently who's going through some difficulty, and it's really beautiful to not look at any of your past mistakes with disdain at yourself, or like, why did I do that? Why did I stay with this person that I know is wrong for me for so long, and like beat yourself up about it? It's more about looking at the beauty of the situation, like, look what I have learned from this situation. Look how amazing I am. It's really about seeing the beauty of what's here, right? Instead of dwelling on the darkness. So exploring shadow work isn't always about the doom and gloom, right? It's looking for the lesson. So I don't want you to spend time in the darkness. I want you to look for the lesson and go there, because that's what this is pushing you towards. It's learning the lesson, not staying in the shadows. Card number 2 is for anybody who's single or just picked card number 2. This is Star, and you can think about it as the star card in the tarot, or the meaning of this card is follow the stars, for they know best, not too light, not too dark, a shimmer of what is coming next. So this is a card about following your intuition and listening to your emotions. So all emotions are important and valid. So even the so-called dark emotions serve a purpose for us, such as fear is an emotion that is alerting you to take caution, right? And sadness is an emotion that is cueing you to something that needs healing. Anger is an emotion that is cueing you that something needs to change. And joy is an emotion that is cueing you to, this is what I love, this is what I like, this is what I should be doing. So all of your emotions are signals and signs to you about what is going on in your life. So when people, ignore or shut down their emotions, they're just missing out on information that's valuable. So this is about this week following your inner star, your inner knowing, and your inner guidance about knowing where to go next. And even as important as knowing your life purpose could be this week if you follow your own inner North Star. Card number 3 is for those of you who are in relationships or just chose card number 3. This card is ceremony, and it says, I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for better sight. Hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, a spell all cast for thy spirits in me. So for those of you who are in love, who are in relationships, ceremony is about setting intentions perhaps for a higher form of commitment, or it could be a signal that you are entering into a higher form of commitment. You could be getting engaged, you could be getting married, you could be moving in together, you could be entering some other form of initiation or commitment that means something to you. You could be getting a drawer at your other significant other's place. You could be giving that person a key. You could be giving that person important information or sharing a story that increases your intimacy together. That could be a ceremony of sorts, when you enter into someone's confidence and giving them a piece of your story and intimacy. That's very deep. You're exchanging a piece of yourself with another person. That is a bond. It's a very strong bond. So this week is about engaging in a higher form of commitment with your person, and it's going to feel like some kind of ceremony. It's going to feel like a huge commitment, whether it's something as formal as a marriage or something as simple as exchanging a story that means a lot to you. Be ready to go deep and feel that inner sense of bonding and intimacy with your significant other. So I hope that these readings were helpful to you this week, and any of the messages resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments below. I love to hear your stories and your feedback, and I will see you next week.